What is going on? I gotta look down here, make sure I'm looking right. Watch, coming at y'all July 4th. I'm not gonna say any more than that. Hope everybody's up and well and everybody's doing well. Thank you guys for taking the opportunity to stop by and check me out. We get ready to do a studio tour because today is our official open for business day. Who is that person back there in that mirror? Can you see him? They can't. Okay, we're not gonna do that then. So what we're ready to do now is we're gonna take you on a tour of the studio because we saw a couple other people had their studio tours out. So, since we are a business, RocDaHouse Studios and Hollomedia Group LLC, we're going to go ahead on and show y'all what we really about. We really don't talk about it too much because, we in the fragrances and stuff like that. But let's get right back down to it. Along with the fragrances, we still do what we've been doing for years, and that is music. And people remember RocDaHouse Studios, for forever. We've been in North Philly forever. So that's what we're going to talk about. Our lineage, what's going on, Jerry? Been in North Philly. Y'all know it's RocDaHouse Studios down in North Philly. We had live clientele. We had major artists come through. We had minor artists come through. We had people who just had aspirations come through. I'm considered a minor artist. But anyway, we're going to take you on this official tour. This will be our last tour. So I want y'all to see, what we have available to you people who want to come through, or to the clients that are getting ready to come through and start to do some work with us. Again, when you work with clients who are pretty much, they got to have their music already out there, just like any other record label. You got to have your music out there. You got to have something on YouTube. You got to have something on SoundCloud. It don't matter where you have your music at. You gotta have it out. It's got to be out. It's got to be showing, and it's got to be knowing that you're really ready to work. Because we're really ready to work. Because that's what we're doing. We're also working on that RaJuR new CD called 20. So we're gonna be doing that, especially extensively on my vacation week. We're definitely gonna be getting that. But that's what we're gonna do. So let's get started. Here we go. Oh, we got somebody thinking about buying a mic, and somebody hit me up about buying a mic while I'm doing this live. I can't get rid of it. Oh, there you go. All right, here we go. Let's start with the intro. And like I said, we have basses. We have one bass is not here, but we have bass guitars. We have one of my favorite. I'm a guitarist by trade, but I like basses more. As you can see, I got more basses than I have guitars. So let's go ahead and start with our Music Man Stingray double humbucker. We have our Telecaster with Joe Barton pickups. That's American as well. We have a Fender Squire Jazz, and that's fully electronic. Okay. Squire Jazz bass. Okay. This is a fretless Squire. And anytime, just for people who are not really into, when they're trying to find out what kind of bass to buy, a Squire, if they have this color on there, that means this is the Squire, and they're usually made in Indonesia. If they're just all black, then you might want to stay away from those Squires. But if the Squire is like that outline with the yellow in the middle, or the white in the middle, this is actually yellow at one time. There you go, it's still yellow. Then those are the Squires you want to get. If they're written in all black, stay away from the Squires. They're not the better Squires. You want the better Squires. We have, this is another Squire here. Somebody put a Fender tag on it. But this is a Telecaster bass. We have my 2001 Fender made in Mexico jazz bass. And these basses I'm showing you because if you want to come in and play these, you can play these. Leave yours at home or bring your own axe. Of course, I would probably bring my own axe. And we have our Fender acoustic. Now I need to look at the model of this because people keep asking me about this. Because I thought about something at one time. So it looks like it's the model BG8S Nat. We'll put that right there. BG8S Nat. Okay? All right. So without further ado, let's walk back to the studio. And you see we had this cut off. Somebody want me to vote for him. I'm doing a video and getting all these pop-ups. It's all good though. I mean, people know where we at. All right, so we're gonna start. Since we coming right in, we'll show you our two lovely guitar amps. And this is our Fender amp. If you have a guitar, you like a Fender Blues. This is a limited edition Blues Junior with the green Tolex and the yellow. Man, that thing is beautiful. And we have the old Music Man 212. We're gonna fire those up today. Get those nice and warmed up. We're gonna play with those for a little while. All right. Now, if you turn to the left, we have our vocal booth / extra bathroom, but it's a vocal booth, and so we have our vocals at. You come back here, you cut your vocals, and you see you can be in the mirror and all that stuff. You turn the light on. mean, pin your vocals up there so you can see what you're singing. Or a lot of people, they use their iPads and iPhones and they sing their lyrics now. They bring their phone. I don't know how they can see. I can't see a lick. As you can see the session right back here. You got the Pro Tools session. So if you need to, see what's going on, we're going to go back to that part. You can see it right there. It's right there. Pro Tools sitting right there in the lab. My lab's got Pro Tools back in the vocal booth so you can see what's going on. That's right. And it's also back here for me, so when I'm doing solo, I can do my own recording. I don't have to worry about, somebody being out in the studio recording me. So I come back here and record myself as well. And yeah, it's a sync. This kid, you want to wash your hands and burn a candle. Holla at your boy. All right? But it's setting the tone. We're setting the tone back here. My man's will be building me a cover. But you know what? It's all good. I really don't want to cover too much. I mean, it's cool. We got some maracas back here. We're going to put back the maracas right there. We're going to decorate as we going along. There you go, some maracas on the sink. You still might need to wash your hands. There it is right there. Wash your hands right there, bars. Okay? All right. So coming out of the vocal booth, now we're going into the studio. Yeah, man. It took me a while to get this together. About a year to really acquire what I have now. And I'm thankful to them for letting me do what I do, and I'm just thankful, coming out of fragrances, now getting back to my music where my real deal is. Music, fragrance is fine, y'all, but y'all know how I talk about. This is what I've been doing for years. I've been doing fragrances for 43 years. I've been doing music for 43 years, and that's what I do most, okay? So we're gonna start here. We have our Tampa Pre, and right now I have my I have my guitar, which is the Pacifica 512. I have that plugged into here, and this sounds really, really good. Like I said, for your studio heads, just compare. Somebody at a NAMM show, morning brother. Somebody at the NAMM show compared this. Well, it was compared. They had this out at the NAMM show, and they had it plugged up and everything. And they said, and they had another mic pre made by Avalon. They had that hidden. They said, can you tell between the two? Now I had an Avalon before. Avalon is like a $2,000 mic pre. What's going on, bro? It's a $2,000 mic pre. So they compared this to, because they couldn't tell the difference between that $2,000 mic pre and this M Audio, which probably goes well with my M Audio mic. I'm going to have to try that one day too. Here we have our Zio Synth by Novation. Got some really, really nice sounds. A couple sounds that we listen to now in this song I'm playing. That's the Novation Zio Synth. Coming across, we have our Deep Mind 6. This is brand new, just came out this year. Made by Behringer, and this thing sounds good too. Really, really nice sounds. So if you're looking, this is all analog, by the way. Both of these, this is a virtual analog. Deep Mind 6, if you're familiar with, is an analog synthesizer. All right. Microbrew. I just picked this up from my man. I've been having fun with this thing. As you can see, got cables and stuff all over the place. I've been having a lot of fun with this. And this is called the Microbrew. Yeah, I really like it. Analog as well. Mono synth. I mean, only one note you can play at a time. But really, really nice synth, okay? We have our Kai MPC 2000N. I don't have to talk about it. Everybody knows what this is. It's what everybody use. I mean, mostly everybody use. Kanye got to start on this, and I ain't got to talk no more about it. You know what I mean? That's what it do. All right. Then we have our mono synth here. This is the kind of a copy of the very, very famous Moog Model D, but this is called the Behringer Model D. And it has just about as a miniaturized set with the same controls out. I haven't heard, well, I have heard a really, did I? Yeah, I think I heard it for a minute. I heard a real one, but I couldn't compare the two. I saw videos comparing the two, and it was like, this sounds just as doggone good. So that's what we're looking at right here. All right. We have our motif underneath right there. That's our major controller that controls and runs everything here in the studio when I do my thing. Your thing may vary, but my thing is I use my Yamaha as my controller, and also has some sounds in it that I use a lot. We have the Alesis Micron, one of the most underrated synthesizers ever, because it looks so mild to me. This thing is a powerhouse. So if you're not familiar with it, like I said, it's almost like fragrances. If I buy it, it's got to be banging. That's don't buy stuff just have in my studio. Check out the Alesis Micron. If you're a studio owner, you want to put another keyboard in there, a nice small footprint, and just use it for the sounds, or you want to use to play on, get this Micron. This thing is crazy. Akai makes one called the Miniac as well, same engine. Unbelievable. And this is almost the same engine that's in the Alesis Ion as well. It costs thousands more dollars. And of course, you know, Elisa's make the Andromeda as well, and that's like $3,000. It's not the same as the Andromeda, but dang near close. And if you looked at it, probably got as many knobs as the Andromeda. If you get all the touch buttons, you got to really go inside to really set this up. It will have just as many buttons as the Andromeda, to tell you the truth. But it's a small, compact piece. Next, we have our Mofo 4 by Dave Smith. I just picked that up. And we've been trying to deal with this. We've been going through a little bit of lockup issues and stuff like that, but we got it going on now. But another analog synth. This is virtual analog, analog, analog. Mofo 4, the Mofo 4 times, okay? And I'm looking forward to getting the Tetra one day. We'll see how that works out. And those are the sounds. Comes to our keys. Now, other modules, we come over here. We have the Mofo rack. The motif rack. So we need some more sounds. We got a motif rack. We also have, yes, XV5050. We have the Proteus 2000. And we have the Core Trinity rack. So we got plenty of sounds. And if you don't have enough sounds, you can come over here and we have Logic. And we use sounds in Logic as well. So it's going to be impossible for you not to find a sound that you're looking for in the studio. We're going to have all the sounds. That's why we invested the way we did. We want to make sure that anybody coming here, there's no question. What kind of sound you want? Let's look it up. Man, we got over tens of thousands of sounds in here. And they're not software sounds, except for Logic is software. Other than that, everything here, as you can see, is hardware. That's how we like to roll it, okay? Now, let's get to the processings. Okay, the mic pre's are very important. We already showed you one mic pre, which was the Audio Tampa mic pre. Like I said, that was even in a blind test with, believe it or not, and this is not even tuned. It was even in a blind test standard settings for Avalon 737 SP. Now that's crazy. That's crazy. All right, we have other mic pre's here. We have a Focusrite ISA 220 session pack. And y'all know what that is. You can see it. That's Focusrite from one of the Neve boards. I think the 110 board. And we also had the ISA 1. They had 110 right there. The mic pre for the 110 board is built into the ISA 1. We run guitar and vocals through that. And then we have, of course, an LA 610. We just don't turn that on all the time. That's our tube mic pre. And everybody know what this is. We got 610 mic pre with the compressor and a mic pre built in. EQ, selective EQ, mic pre. Oh man, I think it's crazy. All right. Now, next. There's so many processors down here, it's crazy. We also have a mic pre in our main interface, which is the MR816X, and everybody know about that as well. They're compared to a Prism mic pre. And if you know about a Prism, that's a $5,000 mic pre. This did a blind test against that and came out with flying colors. That's why I have it. A16X. Above that, we have the Compeller. That's an old piece. AX. And that's a nice piece right there. The Compeller. Everybody knows the Compeller from. That's from Aphex. We got a Behringer compressor down there. We have another mic pre down there. That's from Personas. That's a Digimax. I don't use it for mics. I use that just for inputs. And we got a little amp down there for our little speakers. Patch Bay, and then we come to the two-tone beats. That's all I gotta say. The two-tone beats. And you see they're a little off because one's a little bit, one's the original and one is kind of the upgraded version. Not upgraded, but kind of a different version, I think. But they both still sound the same. They're not paired. And sometimes I might use these to mix down through. I might use them, right now we got a microphone plugged into it. And this might have a guitar plugged into it. You never know. That's why they're here. All right. Coming up, we had a Lexicon MPX 500. And then we had a Lexicon MPX 1. Absolutely. Alesis to burn our music down to on CD, to send it out. Roland SRV 330 for our multi-effects unit. Aphex 204 for our processing mix down. We're going to use that to mix down with. Want to add a little bass, take out a little bass, oral exciter. Here's our MIDI timepiece and MIDI Express that runs all of our MIDI stuff. Everything in here is MIDI. Come down to more sounds. We got the Kurzweil K2000R sampler. My screen got messed up. I got to replace the screen, but it still do what it do. And coming down, we have the RME. We process ADI 96. That's what we process. The last thing before it goes to the CD, got to come through here. And everybody know about the RME crystals. gotta have it. We got the Steinberg new window. Anybody know about the Steinberg? Steinberg is affiliated with RMA, but they made this for their new window program back in the day. It's still RMA, it's still Steinberg. Just like the Yamaha out here is a Steinberg. This piece is Yamaha Steinberg collaboration. Best crystal, some of the best crystal makers ever. That's why our music sounds so clean and so crisp. Apogee that clocks everything digital right here, the Apogee Big Ben. So if anything digital is hooked up to this Apogee. Alright? We talk about the motif rack. We got a Mini Verb 2 I just put in last night. Was sitting around. Throw that in there. And then we got our Digi 01 that controls our sounds coming out of Logic. So everything come out of Logic goes into here, comes out ADAT light pipe into our mixers. Which, man, these are my babies. Have two, and they're cascaded together. Digital DR DA7. And I have two, and they put together. I got to get my screen fixed on this one as well. And that's what we're working with there. We got Pro Tools up, and we're using our quad core Mac. Okay, and to run Logic, we're using our Mac Mini. Okay, that's the interface for the Mini right there. Steinberg again. We're gonna use none but the best. And we got our old G4 back down there, controlling digital performer, which is what we use up here to change our sounds. So if we got any sounds in the studio that can be read by this program, it's gonna change it, and we can look through it. But some of them don't have all the sounds. So some of you just gotta go to the keyboard itself, like the Deep Mind. Those sounds are not in there because it's an older, newer keyboard. The Zyosynth. It's all about being inspired, you know what I mean? So if you hear a sound, the Mode 4 sounds aren't in there, and the Micron sounds I think are not in there. All the rest of my models, those sounds are in here, so you can just pick them out, look at them, say, oh, what does a tibbly tabbly sound like? And it'll pop right up right there on that screen. That's why we use Digital Performer to change our sounds, so we ain't got to go through all these. Can you imagine how long it would take to do a session? We had to keep going through each one of these modules and trying to find the sound we look like? Nah, put it right up here. I'm one of the guys who's still using Digital Performer to look at my sounds because I'm lazy, because I'm the lazy interpreter. Say hi to my friends. Executive producer, super duper sock man, sock monkey. And we got homeboy over here, he's a security. Say what's up, homeboy? Security guy. Alright? Our two speakers, they JBL, LSR 25s. Everybody know those? For me, these are standards. I like these a lot better than NS10s. And then we have our KRK 4s. That's what's playing there on top. We want to bring the other woofer, we bring that down to the KRK down here, our subwoofer. And that thing is deep and damaging. Woo! Now let's go through the mics and we'll be done. Let's go. Oh yeah, that's my CD, Real Deep Cool CD. Yeah, holla at your boy. The Blue Kiwi. That's it. I ain't saying nothing else. C414 TL2. Just picked this up. And this is the Spirit by Aston. The Aston Spirit. We have a C1000S by AKG. We have our tube mic. Avatone CV12, which is modeled after the C12 by AKG tube. And then we have our Blue Woodpecker. We just picked this up. This is a ribbon mic. Just picked this up last week. And then we have our M Audio Sputnik tube mic as well. So we got the mics. We got our other mics down here. We can mic guitar amps and stuff like that. This is for bass drums. These just vocal mics, so you can use them on drums. We use these when I do a show. We take this pack out, and this mics our drums up. All right, those are drum mics. We can use them on anything. Use them on guitar amp, guitar cabinets. Put it in front of a guitar cabinet right there if you like. You know, depending on what you want to do. But the more mics you have, the more you get to experiment. And we're looking at picking up maybe a Cascade Fathead today if I can get the price down on this young man. I'm going to show him this video and maybe he'll decide, hey, man, you got a lot of mics. Maybe you'll put mine up in there, man, and I'll give it to you for a good price. We'll see. But that's where we at. Miles Davis is in here. Martin Luther King used to be in here. He got demoted and he got kicked out. Yeah. We heard about Martin Luther King. Don't say that. And then we have my very first CD. This is my very first CD called Mosaics. Only one had this CD I know of is Jerry Taylor. All right, and we're featuring Train Line, which is was dedicated to my brothers and sisters of Scepter. So I named that, and this is the brochure that we had out that was running for that CD. It was my very first CD back in 1998. That's why it's a 20 year. So we're gonna do, we gotta do Heaven Willing. And we got Muhammad Ali, because we know, shit, our music knocks him out in the first round, baby. We're going to play. All right, so I gave y'all a tour. That's me. Hey. And I'm out. Hope y'all have a great... Oh, I even talked about the Gaiatone. Hi, I missed this Gaiatone. This is another studio piece a lot of people don't have in these studios. Probably maybe 10 people have this. I'm probably one of them. It's called the Gaiatone. This is a reverb tank with tubes in it. So if I run anything through here, it got a tube in there, got the reverb already. Let's warm this up. We might play with this today. We're going to warm that up. We're going to warm that up. Send a mic line signal. It's not a mic pre, so you can't plug a mic directly in it. But we had a mic plugged into the tone beast. And then we can run it into here, or we can wait till we're done recording in the Pro Tools, and then bring it out of Pro Tools into here and give it some of that reverb tube action. Yeah. Where you gonna see this at? RocDaHouse. Don't forget the Apogee gear. How you gonna forget the Apogee? We just talked about the Apogee over here, which is our major clock that clocks everything digital in our studio. But we also have the Apogee Duet. That's the A to D converter, and then we have the Mini Me. Now I think we're done. I think we covered everything. We got a couple of my little performances. We got the flashback down there. A lot of people like. We got the Vox Wah Wah, and then we have our metal zone for our distortion stuff when we want to start acting like we just play like rock people. All right, I think that covered everything. Cables, headphones. All the headphones are not out, but we don't need all the headphones out. And I think that's it, man. So we're gonna. And you can come in, got enough room for the. It looks small, it feels small, but we got enough room. We can get 3 people in here, we can get 4. If I'm on what you call them, somebody sit back there, somebody said we can get 4 people in here, we'd be doing it. But we don't need that many people in here. We only need 1 or 2 at the most. The person with the money and the person with the talent. And I'm out, y'all. Y'all have a great, great day, man. Good seeing y'all, and you take care of yourself and have a good day. Whether it's 4th of July, whether it's any day, that's what we do. And don't forget, www.rajur.net, www.hollomedia.com. Also, my email address is pro2ser@aol.com. You want to contact me directly as well. Or you want to email me at RaJuR, RaJuR, at Hollomedia, HOLLOMEDIA.com. You can email me there, and we can talk about music there as well, all right? Y'all take care of yourself. And don't forget, I'm not after a Grammy as much as I used to, but hey, man, it'd be cool to get recognized and be nominated for a Grammy. So we're gonna keep it real. They ain't what we live for, but it'd be good. Holla at your boy. I'm out. Check out the website. Putting up pictures of the Grammy party probably later on today. You see him in shorts. This is rare. I'm chilling. I'm out. Talk to your boy.